everybody, my name is Alex from Alex C. Wilson Wellness, and this is 5-Minute Flows. If you're joining us again, welcome back. If this is your first time, welcome for the first time. I'm so happy to have you and grateful for this opportunity to share the yoga practice with you. 5-Minute Flows is a series of 5-minute yoga videos where we focus on different things as we practice. Today's practice is all about unwinding after a long, full, or stressful day, or just at the end of any day. You can use this practice to sort of shift out of your on-the-go energy for the day and into a more calm, relaxed, cozy type of energy to settle in for the evening for a good night's rest. So let's go ahead and get started. So go ahead and stand up, come to the top of your mat, and we'll go ahead and begin with just a mountain pose, standing strong. We'll take a moment to get centered and then we'll start moving right away. So plant your feet down into the mat. Feel all the surface area of your foot, of each foot, resting down onto the mat. See your toes, pick up your toes, press your toes down, and then press into your feet and start to grow long through the spine, tall through the whole body, crown of the head reaching up towards the ceiling, chin parallel to the mat, shoulder blades pulled in towards one another, and then abdomen squeezing in towards the center line of the body. And from here, we'll move into a few rounds of sun salutations. We'll start with just sun breaths. So from the top of the mat, inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. On an exhale, start to fold forward, bending the knees. Hands come down to the mat. If you can reach, soften the crown of the head down towards the mat so that the neck can relax. Inhale, lift up halfway, long through your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, rise all the way up. Hands touch, and then exhale, hands down to heart center. All right, this time we're gonna add on an extra step. So flow with me. Inhale, arms reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knees, fold all the way forward, relax the head down towards the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, long through your spine. Exhale, fold. This time, plant your hands onto the mat, step back with your feet to come into a downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, bend the knees, press the chest towards the thighs, reach the hips up towards the ceiling, press into your hands to lift up out of your shoulders. Let's pedal the feet, bend into one knee, press the heel of the opposite foot down towards the mat. Then bend into the other knee, press the heel of the opposite foot down into the mat. Let's go back and forth a few times, pedaling it out, walking our dog, as we say. Beautiful. Come back to downward facing dog. Find some stillness. Press into the hands, tall through the shoulders, long through the spine. Bend the knees, press the chest towards the thighs. And then inhale, look forward. Start to walk your feet back to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Soften the crown of the head down towards the mat. Bend the knees. And then inhale, lift up halfway, long through your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up, arms reach towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Beautiful. Let's take a few standing poses together. So we'll come into a warrior one first. We're gonna step back with the left foot. Heel of the left foot comes down to the mat. Toes point towards the top left-hand corner of the mat. Hands to the hips. Stand up tall, press both of your feet down into the mat. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Let's add a little bit of movement here. On the exhale, lower the arms, lengthen the front leg. On the inhale, bend the knee, reach the arms back up towards the ceiling with the gaze. Exhale, lengthen the front leg, lower the arms down. Inhale, bend the knee, reach the arms up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, arms reach up, all the way up, up, up towards the ceiling. Get long through the spine. Press down to the feet. Feel the feet rooted into the mat. And then exhale, soften the arms down, lengthen your front leg. Take your hands to your front thigh and hinge forward from the hips. Folding down towards that leg any amount. You should feel a stretch or some sensation through the back side of that front leg. Keep your spine long, crown of the head reaching forward. And then bend your knee, come back up, arms reach. And then big press into the front foot, step forward, mountain pose, both feet down on the mat, arms alongside you. One moment here to breathe in and out. Now step back, right foot for warrior one on the other side, so the heel of the foot comes down and the toes point towards the top right hand corner of the mat. Bend into your front knee, hands at the hips. Make sure you're facing forward towards the front edge of the mat. And then inhale the arms up towards the ceiling. Let's do that same movement on this side. Exhale, lengthen your front leg, lower your arms down. Inhale, bend the knee, reach the arms up, lift the gaze. Exhale, lengthen the front leg, lower the arms down. Inhale, bend the knee, arms reach up towards the ceiling. Again, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Pause here in your warrior one. And then lengthen the front legs, soften the arms down, hands to the thighs, start to hinge forward at the hips. Keep the spine long if you can. Maybe you feel like your feet are too far apart and you want to step that back foot forward just a little bit. That's perfect. Breathe. Keep the spine long. Beautiful. Bend the knee, rise back up, reach the arms up. And step forward, mountain pose. Couple breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Let's go really slow through another sun breath. So slow, long inhale, reach the arms up. And then slow exhale, fold forward, bend the knees. Slow inhale, lift halfway. And then exhale, slow, bend the knees, hands back down to the mat, step your feet back, downward facing dog. And then lower the knees onto the mat, come to hands and knees. All right, so from hands and knees, we'll take a few rounds of cat-cow, press into the hands, tall through the shoulders. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the tailbone, lift the gaze, arch your back. Exhale, round the back, pull the belly button towards the spine, start to shift your hips back towards your heels, child's pose. Let the arms soften down onto the mat, and then inhale, start to slide forward over the hands, peel the forearms up off the mat, press into the hands, lift the chest, the tailbone, the gaze. Exhale, round the back, pull the belly button towards the spine, shift your hips back towards your heels, child's pose. Elbows and forearms on the mat, slide forward on the inhale, peel the forearms up off the mat, lift the chest, the tailbone, the gaze. Exhale, round the back, pull the belly in, press the hips back towards the heels, keep going nice and slow, like a wave. And settle into a child's pose. If you can, let your forehead rest down onto the yoga mat. If you can't comfortably reach the yoga mat and you have a block or a prop you can use that to rest the forehead onto. We want to be comfortable here, as comfortable as possible, considering the shape of the body. If you notice that your mind starts to wander off to other things, see if you can catch yourself and guide your mind back to your breath. Focus on your breath in your body and the movement that your body and breath create together. And then from here, pull your hands back towards your body. Press into your hands, lift up out of your child's pose. If you had a prop, set it aside. and bring your hips down onto the mat. Swing the feet around in front. Let's come to a simple cross-legged position. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I hope to see you next time for 5-minute flows. Namaste.